Kakuma simame wai. Kakuma sumesrawa.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
King David, Mami Cheche Mumu me ba cry no. E mete she cry ne sase we nkwa de mete ase hache. Wase men for time nya de. En for time nya bibia wate. Na waduma ding. E na wadom e na do beko. En for time eni ade bone en fa nya de wo ye no. En prefa nko wanim jai. Na waduma ding e na wadom do beko. Eche. This one coming from King David. And you were there be pedodo. Wait na metako Oxford Street no. Ayi o su honum. E dru memenda. Yeah ma. We are all product of grace. Hey, come here, Pierre could be baby or be a mechacha. Oh, Katache free fa. One hour talk where you oh, now grandma him out to a natural with them. Maybe I'll be a mechacha. All right, you can check your time now. It's 12 minutes to the top of the hour. 8. Aha, Kessben 92.9 megahertz. Kessben TV, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121, Kessben TV Plus, and of course Asada TV. We are also live on Kessben TV on Facebook and YouTube. Go to Facebook now. Now search for the program Kessben TV. Nature wadwene ye beto ye boase ne yakenka dia ma. Na ya to aba na wie. Ye to aba na wie ye emu nsensem a eba ani na edoso. Na de se de tie ne se your constituencies ni bi wo hono mo a ye dika declare wi ena new patriotic 44 say omonte ase say sa constituency na is ye declare no ye esenka omo representatives and I say omo pieces en ewini ye eno there was a press conference but before that no ayenkwa homa no so na yenkwa twetwe nkomo ye ne owura mensa brampa ba betwetwe nkomo na ye wie pe ye bese ya ababium Mr. Mensa Abrampa election security manager Kodio yana na twetwe nkomo the growing development eba Mr. Abrampa me moache na se yan show baby aye duri the new patriotic party for ya almost say 12 constituencies bi o ha is ni bi o ho no ma ye declare bi also ye declare dada and no more say EC presiding officers no some of them made the declaration under duress if you ho no mo a ye hurahura mo ne ade a eti EC no san and call it for recollation na feel omo sap heavy security present member sao sadie we de asumdie baba
ni am da say me fa kwanya eso nchia etiefo nyina yes, about what a process and mra the BIA mechanic say, a year at some and it's the BBC now to Wase and I'm painting sending Mr. Adenze Kanga and Dr. Perijan Kano. Now the Baba die at Libya. Now at Libya no at Nasem so no did that at 2 years. And media semi about to also science for ubi entine ho ase na wo twitio atwese kan atwema na ayemi ngwa fi say sometimes no na most times na bali tuning sekan no intimate solve a problem no the yemra wo memu say ye wo processes of elections ye beto aba ye be declare polling station results ye be kabum ako declare parliamentary results actually the wodi wo friends the constituency so e wo polling center collation center. Now you the Akayina Koma Electoral Commission, no so declare the word the president, at the national level. In all these things, according to the hotel, they kika a man boom. Now on Tiasia, you can call for recollation. I am right at home. Just as say you can say the who to say a 2 but no video and line now to say only a qualifier. Yen some man is the who feel it challenge for. In the Mrego Quemo about to and said the bear, yen prepare who yen kuku who yen shinema. Name yet in Yama 2 years a woman so. Now Bia the Kuku Anthony Yemuno or the Embra as so. And many are back to Shayano, Embra Eka court to come. Matisse Enam Santa Wantawan in the Electoral Commission, Extra Police Service, on money DIA. Some of the affected constituency collations, Oberabeno. And the police also have been a term say, yeah, provide security. Baby Pierre also say, Ukoya, a baby, Yababa Bon, Yadi Saba, Yankayaba. And the Electoral Commission proposes Australia Police, Somalian or Tessano training school. Police okay, my uncle and facility, no, the bit me accommodate you. Mukofe will say, Benko for Munko. So police will just provide you with the security. Say, or feel baby, how they kono, assume he can only advise, he cannot dictate to you. And see, your tesano. And now, Abbas said, Miami Sierra Affairs didn't get your press briefing or say it's unconstitutional, it's illegal. Say the time about for a free constituency, a two no so at the other region for and constituency for the collation into the injunction so. That is the beauty of the whole thing. Papa Chidin Katia, I'm fat natural men. One fan second uncle book Ubia Tessano police station. NPP saw a press briefing or say 12 of the already collated and now said, yeah, be any recollation or when nipe or no statistic. Yam fire non a diaba, yeah, the pink sheet, any back in Canada. How do we solve this impasse? Madi, mini, ye can't ha, yan can't ha. Minu me, you need embraking to me, a call to pay any bit to me, a city is awesome. In the Samanamene or colleague by Focasano place, two things. One, you were in fact or memoha a whole constituency where your representation because of Star Mansoman India. Unim Star Uti region, Star constituency. No, yet your home answers, you deny young crop for of quality representation in Parliament at no fault of theirs. Yes, Star will be or has said no more, or Ayawa so was will go ha. Your papa is a camo, a winnie aba. And so court it now, them no swama in fear 9 in our so ye were November. I ever ye parliament in life, Ram, and Sunday declared say, Ampa, on why is the Camune winning.
Make I that story, yeah.
Yeah, no, we are what's in parliament illegally for close to 4 years. In the end, ye wo Kodeu, wo CDD, any unfaithful in Atma, can say, I did say, and for one from Ra, and show on same was Sadi, we can do. Batanesti that the idea you know omote court law and ebe yejuma. Na yem pipe on say whatever be the process. Say we pese yenye recollation. So pese court ne NJU. Bibia enyentem said ebe ya yen deny yen crop will be representation in parliament. That you deserve say ye no kremu after collation no onya kwanye na juma. No, representing him call for now, so can democracy in Humbi.
Okay,
but as for the controversy surrounding whether it is true or not, it is not you and I. Yet, do not quite them. I have called to pay any bit me at Nassau.
Now, Mr. Mensah, I shall you. Say, Menoka, say you as a security manager at the Maakye. Tell us, a dear pan officer a buyer. Yet me at about Eastern region. Na ye be your collation e will Greater Accra. I think say they are still doing ketia can yet who some na make say unconstitutional and yan who some na make but dear na fee say as a security manager and an expert no e dear na fee say entwa yi ama saade no betimi de saade o ya
many of me in idea about to achieve working baby I did tuning to Kayakujina baby a program called former police for assessor electoral commission called for in a journey. Working baby a pink sheet air fly with him. Ballot materials air fly with him. Working baby a coca a buffonti allegedly. I mean, name Kenty to be at MPB shoot to be nine. And to start a Santa Fonia kind of say, Milan cranny mountain cranny. Sabi ayono mini say wu e na wo ye electoral commissioner obekasa wonfo for nsan ko gina za nkran ni mu nkan aba no sometimes no you wo na make a akodu na kodum right yam fam branye adwuma se me ana say IGP ana obi a wo ye security expert no sa atemsi a onkoka adan na ahemfo asemba na ye kuntofa ye yam fam free home call regional house of chiefs na yenkodi atem ukromu a because one of the and you are calling for more blood. Inti women security analysis near best say Diana a one a hojo. At some see no tension no crime call from Obia a channel call for the kind and I have 2 board in here. Also call for more. Will you advise say young fat but one and sound hope you? I was sound for 4 nannies so.
Yes, very dangerous.
About me national service for Miami Pro career. Now, that time no, me time no 1 year me to the district level election. Now, me uncle Baku Jinebi, your friend at times, and then you on career friend at times force. And me tell me Shabby Bobo on career now, and penny for a muzungo musu a training a kakra. Bakusu Jinai. Na wouldn't say assemblymen and banner say political, but to call for more to say politics and kasa. Serving could be na your officer, many boss, Yamin Fan crazy, Mr. Erica do. Your officer never catch who say Babamu Crawford jubilate. And they say, hey, what can baby? Tell the office in the air also. And district officer, on your returning officer, on your presiding officer. It's only you claim we are near their brain. These are SMPSC and Sunday a friend of Manako. It will all say, oh, I will prepare to you when I say, your one check and the Musa, my uncle, so name call for the before, but say 2 of the polling stations, Umubakaguye, it's young kind that the near can do nobody can declare into 1 30. And to what they can't see, any afraid police commander, and so my boss, hope my aunt, and more about I. Any a catch me catch Erica do say NPP. Wo hand die wo yenye busuafie. Me uncle so contest be. So we gina ha judge start them we are one share the moja na be krumwa. Because bekasa ya bias towards our man. The Maumfa petition and call regional office. That regional office in taking decision from there. Meaning the case was within our hands. At dating I am taking decision because considering the atmosphere, it wasn't good. So, in the you analyze the context, the situation, the environment, and everything should be of national interest. And for now, we are be on sono. Thank you for the no. Thank you for the April Prawomono. Thank you for the Chow Sekano. Would you like to the Cosway time and be brave once and I'll be the idea? So, we advise the petition in call regional office. And we yet the call regional office. The regional office and regional director friend say the 2 friend reports, and we took report from the presiding officers at the polling station, and they confirmed what the complaint was. So we forwarded the complaint to the regional director. Additionally, or the CID and a reinforcement from police regional office of Febio Guaqua, of Febio on Carrier, or Bayano, and was say you be collate that 2 polling stations overflow. And see, friends saying, assembly members no content whom any 2 supporters and the Embra collation center.
Okay.
The collation center also one electoral commission officer or the police station and stand here collecting every declare for. It's always scenario now. We have the authority by then to declare an anti-Ebeka BB, But any scenario, they refer to our regional office. In any situation, you look at the circumstances, the context. Now they are here.
It looks like an NPP for our case. One Casano as a cordio, as security manager, so all rounds. Did you see, say, your constituencies to be Nasa normally be a coso? Collation.
Radio station who be so already TV so. You saw Kakwe, you saw Suhun, you saw Hafanono, you saw some of the TV. I'm not saying it's a way case, another way case. I'm saying it's a whatever will be the going forward. No, yen in term, not the affected constituencies. No, representation. That's all that we crave for. The parties no call IPAC meeting. No more take on decisions. Say you better to me again. It's up to the parties and the Electoral Commission. The only avenue to settle it is the court. But how do we fasten the process? Say you better to me a recollection, and I again to me a recollection view. Me mean tiasia, me so mean tiasia. It's young court. Then you process no fast. Say the you bet me a settle case. No, I am call for more constituency. No, representation. That's all that we crave for as the Accordio. You can't wait a case to indicate you're not court, you're not judges, you're to mean judges. But a process minimum the bomb fire say a beco one, not contempt. Now you could experience of Mr. Isaac Amo, you could experience of constituency now regional almost so. You deprive you of representation for the entire life of Parliament. That is a emphasis at Kodeo because Constitution is to be a representation. Democracy is affect to be a. If the empire here, but say NPP will case so, say NDC will case so, say a better collation, say a collation, say a call to say a call to. I Electoral Commission for IPAC meeting them. Na komunye anobabaye. No one see jina crown besie. Then Tiasia Yajuma, the court, court. That court also any process next faster by a phone in a representation. That is our message. So we can't judge there will be okay and not be case at this point. No.
Okay. So the aname kase Anjana Kofa Asundia Mano. And it says say a new patriotic party for say beya that recollation no yem famra baby a cat hono police training school hono no yem famra hono because how heavy security presence we say police for animal wuntimi nkonkoye saade no is no ababeye bi wo hopen rase do nkatia says unconstitutional and in this case no say ekokota are we not delaying things say bia NDC for the court sisia na say is no be fan say bia yakokan we declare the part 12 no e the Manu Patriotic Party I said we can tell so the court a brain soup on the 6th of January as I see a cost in and creative problem. A bassano so why and ye becca said ye not what dano. What an enquana there is declared on enquana winning fight and what court.
After January is 12 midnight, you need the current parliament debut. And you need your order done. After January 12 midnight, I never channel for January 7th. I ever swear on my penny in no. And you want to baby legally declare on the way you winners.
I know na make ma frame me ni na be pesa me kire say is no for example we be our back Kessben constituency ye to aba no is na declare declare e be a Mr. Apia Sapon say oni na wini but
fine ya gazette no
me ba but see ye say me no to ye gazette obi a enti be fan say bia ye declare
ya me ba my ntwa asanitia say ye declare election results ewo constituencies a ye de nyina bre Electoral Commission head office e ma ne gazette obi a ye declare obi a no the list no akoma clerk of parliament one more ye the list na kono one more na ye be so am in
enti say that say
na me bi they say is ekase or outstanding 12 1 2 10 or 100 on year the clerk of parliament cannot force EC to finish. The clerk of parliament will work with the list that officially is their brand. And until ye bomb say whatever be the remaining process no Yenyen intentem. Now, yen claim fiho so that the 2 months maybe you 3 months maybe you the others can also be sworn in. And yet automatic. And at a maybe anywhere I was 276 you show me at the same time. No, that is not the law. Law let's say one na yaji want to is the list na come like of parliament. No, 1 6 Friday say January midnight you show him in.
Mr. Meza, per the old kind of nature, 12 constituencies no NPP for raising a conflict against it. No, the Gazette will be out for now. Mebwa.
They say because it's in fact the finalist and bar out.
And what did I maybe say?
He has stated or issue with some constituencies.
Okay.
How many constituencies affected as of now we don't know.
Okay, fine. So and then I may set example say eba say no assign the bay for example say Kessben constituency ye koto abano under duress and ebia electoral officer no declared the man Mr. Pia Sapon and na Mr. Pia Sapon no so the political party sorry new opponent no political party no as so the concern aba and what draw is in attention and the is not tia say okay sanete de yen koya recollation no e wo baby foforo et recollation na ye koya no Mr. Pia Sapon no a ye declare no no so ko force baby e koya ade ne unconstitutional.
You are going in circles. We'll go back. My culture will say ye declare ye the break easy and a gazette. So the finalist akoma electoral friends a clerk of parliament. The first one declare that's the issue of one. I don't just what we about. Unless the issues are settled. It's so you are going in circles. So that is the situation. Unless you make an iPad meeting. Now,
I'm not main course circle, but why my man we masem. Oh, mammy, we are better than America. I'm not staying in the Gazette and Wasam America. Me person me say. Eba say no on say no that time no is taken. And America on the 6th of January, as I see a cosway in new parliamentarians. Sad dispute we say na abano. Mr. I said don't get ya baby ya de unconstitutional. And is no if they go ahead. Next year kwa kind send part 12 no e mu binom ye declare the man new patriotic party. Na some no quarter. And since on the 6th no that constituency ni ebia not 2 aspirants ni no be anya certain member of parliament. Oh. Etiabasa no a na se 6 ne ba na some no quarter. What should be the next step? Sana mpesa me kire.
As Terry answer, it's not your friend is saying enyemra say 276 listening in our radio and Sanya to be in. That's the first point. Secondly, it's the EC who present the final list. I will say ye be ceremony who ever clerk of parliament and to parliament to swear those things. All outstanding issues will go through the process. It will go through the process. Unless say EC can say Majatum the America say a friend is saying and some more no parties ni better no umuna tinya bi nchaso inti megazeti umaka no obi akọ. Otherwise the NPP and TRC NDC and TRC they be try a course.
Enti na say on the 6th ne ba na say ye be swear nkofo in basa yi ni de e better so court until see e be settle sai na wi.
Sure. Of course, I don't know ye ka say according no ye hu bi pen ye mpesa. Ye bom pa ye say sa bi ma. Na 276 constituencies, a PDA, representation, not a PDA, representation, and fast be my mind.
And now we use Iowa so central, you know, and that's an example. So, Ebase and I am funny say, Uncle, your Hanch Parliament, and Ebia, Akobase Noa, the Nyanya declaration, anti parliamentary business, and so soon as I say, Koso. It's a some no court tonight, Ebia, one side to be political party, be more representatives, no, acquire deficit, no. Ebasa no still now parliamentary business in betimi akoso.
The number of parliamentarians and the number on the list, the electoral commission, they are common matter at that time. So when they be a business, only parliament, how do you conduct business? And see, never be brave in our really bay, and can be brave womb, and can how be brave womb apart from say. Yen crow for more constituency no only parliamentarian out now man dem aka wat mama won no e dem ba kuma be na also raising anu nti na yen nyina e ka say e ha adwene enti yen tuwa na morning 10 Yeah, collation or economic be a no better solve a problem because the audience to contingency. But you have to every legal matter. Me lawyer, me judicial service. Me can say I am pa now what. Say back embrace more. I baby back of penny bit my church to my courts. So are we going to proceed to court? And now the Electoral Commission be for IPAS meeting. Now omode anobaba ye aye juma. Na entiase ye juma we nyina se be kokko emma ehun ni mfaso na ke ye twaso ntem na won a womadi no ya gazeti won ye don bia call na nka justice ya so in the 7th ye the honorable friend say excellency president Mohammed Siad so no mind move forward now that time we do ya na ye hu the effect but in some say we of course a distract obia Echi obia agini kwetche ma governance no kra or to kakra
no kra
yin nyina tmecha na ajayaja tum ya move forward na mmom ye ko enim no eden nesisi ya enye eden obitumi ko to pinshi sankofo den ye de ye wo mu na ya kwena ho se de ba ye betia no na next ABC the empire bonus whatever be the process the electoral commissioner can yeah party educatia can the NPP can we have a platform, a beautiful iPad platform. And then I share or no na yemfa anobaba ya nyadwuma na ye etedane de to na yenkoso. Sense ye nyina entiasia yen start court process ntem na chief justice on pa will be and now special court ni hwem ye na yen so ntem se de be ya 276 constituencies nyina no ye benya representation na my Kofi nyina.
Mr. Mensa ye be call parliament on be ma membisa asem we ansa na ye ra parliament tiawa owura Dr. Dampare na dwuma pa efasa election we say ho before, during and after the elections as a security analyst and a security manager at the Maakye who rating say na dwuma ne net say
they rating above 8%.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but for abano. Minimum edi komo bebre and I can say this is the first time yenya IGP yeah by elections when happen so yen bibia I guess the bibia and so I just so there na enkofo ekoto beri anu mu ha dwen but one the police need in saka will be na me to abano opposition we need the ruling government will be yet road in the unlike the 2020 registration yeah a warning near Mama Sano we yeah it's unfortunate that the last phase of collation no yaba witness say in September so sure and September I have the death toll on my desk and yet except previous ones now a police tear gas a water cannon and a stampede by it. And as a police no kumko for the police has been professional even at the point and for damage you on facilities and for Emma handle police personnel so police use the professional democratic policing principle to maintain the atmosphere. We are sure that you can see the ATTC compound like a previous China no mudi ye juma na ke start water cannon ye start tear gas ye start fire na ba na nke those two no and say ye kan inumi ya kan be dunsia because incident let's see what 2024 elections no then we compare 2016 2020 and 2020 for the difference is that in 2016 no we had more incidents but very few fatalities in 2020 we have very few incidents but we recorded 8 deaths vehicles, motorcycles, more fatalities and injuries. In 2024, there are even more cases, but just few fatalities and injuries. And we can compare strategies now, the same. So a strategy now won't use to 2020 no, to quell the demonstration, the atrocity, about now you are recording more than 20 death cases.
Right.
It's going to compare that scenario and approach IGP and then call for you see America say let me marking 8%. But let's hold on briefly because there's also a perception say we be about to want to trust more. And let's hold on any 132 now IGP in Saka Wono. Process they will from. Don't forget, it's because of these issues and a year special act 999 of 2019, the Vigilantism and Related Offences Act. Say everybody deals strictly on some of these issues. It's even hold on for now, even though we will still give him the commendation for the maturity of the police behavior during the controlling of these elections and the excesses exhibited by the supporters. But
Mr. Menza, yeah, quickly. Sa vigilantism lawyer ye kahwasemi. Act ya pray and who call pass after ayawa so war gun issue by. Yeah, Juma, because who's our kind law now, section 7 crack can be before a land gas and 170 dear, but as if say, as a macrank over there, a after see a declare a pass the land gas issue all over, and it's our election we say crash taxa and you vedu collation centers and any idea in nano. Sa vigilantism law no, yeah, Juma.
You know that a worry. In 2020, a branch now, of course, not a ballot box were Texman. Quickly, yeah, not too much. Wait for the first time and president schedules. Now I apply the Vigilantism Act instead of the criminal code. They find India branch here, no. Said that they are best served as deterrent to others, but unfortunately, well, we charge the boy branch here now. Unity the team, we are finding a credit unity the team. It's young worry is I think it's time where say you review that act. No many friends saying police investigators, prosecutors, national state, and all regional levels, and probably the IGP also coming in. What is the problem with the act? A day in a person prefer charges from the act. So the first view more, yen remodel, yen restructure no, because yan share to trust them against them. 2016 was there, 2020 was there, but 2024 has been massive. Going forward, and I would say, must start documenting some of the speeches that politicians no can. For example, Abribia, you better say, some of these statements, so actually, also yesterday. Now, I'm sure Nasa idea, even I can't say in a rush to pass an act. Men can say in a rush. It was a pass to respond to some of these things, but its application is what we don't see what is happening. So yes, there be a make because our questions, many police will share me some excuses. I mean, there are so many things that I think so we need a review of the whole situation together with the police administration, the Ministry of Justice and Attorney General's office. That's led the passage of the law. Now you says act and a very small.
What can I say? One of the shortest you crash, small crash.
Very strict punitive measures are. They adopt here and get signed will be a short torture. That they are in year. Then the way as you acquire 2022 8 deaths. Kofi pick up she we see BBS in Kofi feel say about one talk what the acquire him from talk what police testimony. No, all crimes are crimes. But at the internet you're sweeping under the carpet. It's a mechanical who be summing the performance of the police administration on this election professionally who act pa. That thing is so check the Mekabenya. Then you can afford the prime, you have police as that police police in a holding show. But I tell you, some confirm for that's a strategy. They watch them do it, but they pick them. They are picking women on my side, and none of them are going for what happens to them. How to apply the law? How do we use it in such a way that and for people who say you can't do that in democracy?
Yeah, to say that Udi kind, but yes, essential vigilantism law. What kind of law now? On say clearly was 30 vigilantes Mrana Kasa Bane were listed about 20 as a 19 vigilante groups Mrana Kasa Bane and sana the ebe ba na ye draft Mrana na any existence. Na ye show Yabeka se ebe to abeya about a month or so to the election. And yet is Kumasi. Your mobile launch as boys. I will Kumasi. Sadiane eba so ma say NPP for crack on their money adia. Satamre yanti police national regional police commander so oka ho asem yanti IGP say bi the statement about bonte say or kain kofa twoma dresses say your vigilantism law bi o hono mo a e kire say wontimi nya sade say bi o mu refi obo ho a yanti bibia no ne say ekoso sa e ni na nka hu bi na ma ya ba bedru ba bi a ya dru sisi e
me no ba ya jino ba bi because your elections no allegations be brave but you make me am definitely here Santa no mati BBS so we have file election material to fear be no ma refer 2016 the same allegation 2020 the same allegation it's some of the propaganda mechanisms that are going for use the police investigation the truth in the whole thing I mean it can only caution the public which the CID at the regional office did. Probably you didn't follow that. The CID at the commercial region, okay, or say police for the woman and yembra. No more shut them right, I no be yajuma. It is a obi nim no few them ready Ghana. You were Vigilance and Related Offences Act. Ubia obey Sadi, I am running in the BT, and you know police in the BT because police in Yembra. They will shut them right, you know, a yajuma. He said it.
Okay.
That meaning I won't say Vigilance and Related Offences Act, you know. Mekano, the whole for kakra because one, even the publicity of it was very low. Two, I don't think there was special training for the prosecutors and investigators of the act. I don't know, but I don't think.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid enforcement has also been lax. And I make us say here said the about to talk any prepare any way airquay. So you still say if you see a sentence yes, I'm running there. I say yeah. A thorough review of the ASEAN for IGP and call for prosecutors and judicial service for international. Now, you should say defect room and Luntina the use in Iadina, young corrective side defect. No, now making sure to trust them organ about 2 minutes.
Okay. Where Mr. Mensa Abrampa, a security sector manager, the Maakye. For a better say, Pami Jao, Bama Mumisa, one question, young parliament, Tiawa. Parliament say ya koye say NDC for ya 2/3 our parliament say bas omo ya 2/3 our parliament ye mfa ne sa say in case say omo konya 2/3 our parliament ebema the minority side no omo duma pa so omo ya parliament ne ebe important so omo parliament and I say how effective would they be in parliament?
Decision taking and now voting on consensus and just one aspect of parliamentary decision making. It might be brave or committee level. And Sana Abidru the floor of parliament ama decision number. Enti Wajimano and yet the floor of the house on Kwana Ehuno. They make serious input into all the discussions, all the bills and other the documents that we develop at committee level. So they are so important and they are so needed. And semini ka semna mediano wo de dodo no atwa megua. Enye menkwa na wo twa megu. E Ghana gina na wo twa yegu. And Ghanaians will also be following. If you are going to use your majority strength to govern in a way that is not at home with Ghanaians, said the Ghana for Akasa 2024, they can also talk. And, they are still needed, and in fact, we need them even more than ever. Now, the ruling government also has a position that it can use the numbers to govern. This is the time we need them, just like NPP and NPP, the others were doing the same thing. We need opposition to be doing the same thing to keep the ruling government on its toes and also bring some issues to light. Because I mean, new media or public, they should be a part of the process because we have the necessary information.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Abraham Payabedasi, Namia Domwa, break one and minina, no nimdi, Yabesa Bania Ponibi Kakra, Liania Tief Watch, and Yadian, my Ghana, Yadasi P.
That's a million.
We ura Mensa Abrampa. Where Ora Mensa Brampa, a security sector manager at the Maakye, and I'm what you see, no, Eddie and Comono. Now, Sabrede, Yabeka is a new patriotic party for a press conference. I know more call for a heavy security presence. A war at the collation, baby, a recollation center. Yadi Abano, Ra McMenu, a electoral service director at the a new patriotic party or address the press no and ura feno Maakye so address the press nyanko tie sene ura McMenu esisika no e fire mo share Facebook no so se ukuta ya phone abetimi akọ Facebook ubenya bi ahye and we are also live on Kessben TV Plus, Aseda TV, DSTV channel 364 and Go TV channel 121 ubenya opportunity no watch basa bredi yanko ne yanko tie mrasia.
Then chairman Dr. Kojo Afarija reversed the results and declared the NDC candidate as the winner. So it has happened before in the electoral history of this country. The point must also be made that the position of the law is that once a proper and regular declaration has been done by the EC, the only remedy available to an aggrieved party, apart from resorting to alternative dispute resolution, ADR, pursuant to Court Act and ADR Act, is to go to the High Court for redress under Article 99(1) of the 1992 Constitution. However, with the seats that the NPP is contesting, no declaration, properly so-called, was done. So the declaration has not been done. Why do who can ask us to go to court? No, it's for the EC to recollect as it did in the year 2004 under Dr. Afarija at 2 Constituency in the now Bono East region. But the EC itself has issued a statement, a press conference, that there's no declaration. How does the NDC expect the EC to gazette election results that have not been fully collated and declared? It is pretty obvious that the NDC leadership and their supporters who stormed the collation centers to compel the EC under the threat of death to declare their candidates as winners have labored in vain, because we are a country of rule of law, not rule of men. EC's response: it is not surprising that at a press conference held on Friday, 13 December, the Electoral Commission, through its deputy chair, Mr. Samuel Tete, stated emphatically that there was no declaration of the Abekumano central South and Swan Adwajiri constituency parliamentary results because the collation was incomplete. Indeed, the Commission has maintained that all purported declaration of parliamentary results made under duress, as was seen in those constituencies, are not in conformity with laid out processes enshrined in CI 127, hence illegal and will not be upheld by the EC. Conclusion: it is therefore our expectation that the EC would immediately resume the collation exercise. We implore the National Election Security Task Force to provide adequate security to facilitate peaceful collation under a serene environment. We are also calling on the NDC leadership to rein in on their supporters. They are very certain that our parliamentary candidates in the above-mentioned constituencies won the elections based on verifiable data from the pink sheets, as we have demonstrated. We urge the EC and all stakeholders to, in the interest of democracy and peace of our dear country, take immediate steps to give effect to the will of the voters in these constituencies as expressed in the.
Okay, we Ora Peter McMenu, Director of Electoral Service at the New Patriotic Party, and I'm what to say, ordinary to say, as I say, make me histories, baby. omode eseti president say ehu behia say isine eye recollation na owura afedwo marking eye majority leader or parliament sisi a also ekasai e the the same asem no han yenko ne enkokutie owura afedwo marking.
Now for Sumu there was another go slow. The NDC at every stage tried to disrupt. Eventually they rejected six polling station results, and we accepted that if they've rejected, they don't want it to be part, that is fine, because it was still giving us a win of over 1,500. Then they tried to use the independent candidate agent to frustrate the process. In fact, eventually, the NDC leaders who came there, led by the famous Alfred Woyomi, told me and Honorable Obiamwa that they want to negotiate for us to allow the declaration of Suhum, and that their foot soldiers were amassing outside, and that if all 4 constituencies are declared for us, they will kill them. Very sad. Eventually, when we said no, we have to continue with the process, and we completed the Suhum process where Suhum was declared. They tried another go slow on Sawoma Adwejiri. Each one of them that came said, "Oh, you say I'm not on pray with Farman." Where does this happen? Eventually, when the EC official decided to continue the process, the NDC, led by Alfred Woyomi, came into the collation center and said that okay, their computer was not working, so we should give them 2 hours to charge their battery. As at 1 a.m., when they had gotten 3 hours to charge the so-called battery of the laptop, they said they were tired. Meanwhile, their candidate walked in. The candidate for Nsawoma Adwejiri walked in. And we said, okay, if you are tired, the candidate himself was there. Meanwhile, Honorable Anodampe had been there the whole day. What next? The EC official, after another 1 hour of unnecessary disruption, he said he was tired, he was feeling sleepy, and that we should do it at 6 a.m. the following day, Friday. We all slept there. Well, by the way, I left around 4 a.m. to shower, and I came back around 7 o'clock. Around this time, the General Secretary was also there, but the candidate, Honorable Anodompe, and his agent slept there. At 6:30 thereabout, collation resumed. Around 8 o'clock, they started the agenda again. Will not allow. Then around 8:30, their counsel came in, Honorable Mr. Eduji Tamapu, claiming that he had in his possession an injunction order from the court, only to find out later that they will use a delay tactics to file an application. They had filed a writ in court, that is the candidate for NDC had filed a writ in court with an injunction application, which they were seeking to serve the Honorable Anodompe and EC. So clearly, these are not Democrats. Whereas Dr. Bawumia conceded defeat even before EC's official announcement, they were not ready to accept defeat in these constituencies that they were not ready to concede defeat where they knew clearly, because their posture was that they won't allow the process to continue. And then in fact on Friday itself, after they have successfully gotten the Amadon Press constituency collation disrupted, then they came to the others. The police had arranged collation tables for the other constituencies. In fact, Techiman South has started. They were collating. Ahafano Southwest, we had their table. We had Obuasi East, and all the Ashanti region seats were supposed to be collated. And then the following day, Saturday, was for Greater Accra. They deliberately disrupted and then used social media to threaten the police, whereupon the police found that they could not provide security, in spite of EC's insistence to continue the work. In fact, On Friday afternoon, it was the police that actually instructed the EC to stop the collation process. I repeat, on Friday afternoon, it was the police that instructed EC to stop the process of collating the result because it was not sure of its ability to provide security. And you recall that was when the deputy communication officer, I don't want to mispronounce his name, had issued threat, had commanded 5,000 people to meet at the police training school. It's all on social media. So our appeal to the international community, civil society organizations, the media, and all lovers of democracy is to show interest in these outstanding constituencies and give the EC every moral support to proceed to make these declarations.
We ayora afenyo Maakye and I'm what is a majority leader and also the nanu did some at the atujano. Eti yeguswa na enchance so yebeko parliament bi ne yakwa kotie de honum no owura amankwa baba betena si the homeboy Nicholas Amankwa homeboy Amenfi East Constituency Member of Parliament and the Member of Parliament elect Amenfi East Constituency yene so aba yene the better chenkobo.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
Okay. Where you the my homeboy? Where you the my homeboy? What's all right, my men can't say me job, my men chow DB and I pay. So uyo beer okuta chronic infections, say infection beer was so wakwa and koda to was the team. Asthma was so obi how hun 10 time cry. Nani asthma ba obi dianwa nani asthma ba obi honoma odi aduane ayato to a nani asthma ba obi susu dianwa too much nani asthma ba ka bi brum kakra bi gudu so nani asthma ba obi ti sentibia nani asthma ba wasma no yede wo anasa be fa na sasi so tweme me be ka sembi dia tro stroke na abubuo stroke na ma wadodo kra wo fani na dodo nantia ye basa o kasa ene wadidie mu ni na ye basa wadwe ye o se do to na nanom wonse do dabi to bo ase me be ka sembi dia tro typhoid fever ama won sono no emu atutu tokro ama doctor for catch up says one ko yo operational eche ebia typhoid be jo nkwa me be ka sembi dia tro osa all type of ulcer bia and about so about fibroid ukoyi 2 years na saba ya papa wo sa cha bia 3 years che kokopa o how to atwa me be ka se me dia sciatica de eno bia danum yo enyo bia danum ya nkoba bi mo obi bubu fa gu ho me be ka sem david dia chafo ye bema otaduanu so ye bedi bronya wa bre wa ye aduma ube ko break ese so mamba dama ni je ese tadua no upeja bu kakra na mu ye duro ne se de be ya badama ni beje etimbe ka sem bi dia kire ODK Herbal Center for say omaba ebedi wasam dia ma yare ya bedi tu dwade ni na ene bema pese otadua mu no otadua ne emu ye duru na eye tente kakra ede ka ho no ODK Herbal Center anase ODK Herbal Clinic for say omaba ebetu saje ni na ase ede amount sanity no se men kan che say obi akuta digestive issue udidi a aduane ne digested a etija bia wo danyane na ma bad breath eno enye de make wa chase obi wo no ma wo didi late ebi aduma wo ye no won pontem because wo aduma ma untim didi uba so no wan didi a anhwa wontim na esese wo didi esese wo ye onso no ho aduma eti digestive issue odo ko ho a ye betu ase de amount and after stress and anxiety area ehu pa nkofo mu basa wo stress and anxiety a wo hwade akura wo hunu ne yie it be bafe na ho kekaw de bia na maso wanu su briw o to no ma na abofro na o fefesa ODK Herbal Center for say ama ba betu sa de na say e de amaye afi bone dislocation and fracture and spinal dysfunction and diabetes o chese obi a diabetes esikyerare tete wo ODK aba afi o kasa no africhi anase mu abukura waso de fabria so ye betoa ama onante na sipie sitate se de oba de do ball pepepe na ODK for here kira kwaya ye Maakye Hills adjacent Akawe Hospital hon ye wo na akokumasen so ye Brema West opposite Chef Way Station hona ODK Herbal Center obehu ye kira kwan na fra number we sisi a 05055181040 05055181040 and 0544929758 0544929758 ODK Herbal Center was a drobia and kade Sanity, hey, everybody be kumi o. Beso da komo freaking David mama why? Mon fa no studio na me interview no. Me pena sem papa. Don't na yes ra de na remes no. Yes, okay. Na se ya kope ya rese awie na ya CPS ta no. Na me catch we say edu sa bra no dia. And now pe baby du sika to perfect depositor. Eye Bayport. Bayport the whole day who. Bayport the whole day who. Bayport or see your future now. Bayport enforcement control say ye call the whole Africa. Bunu see a car fixed deposit with the mufua. Na Bayport say yeah fixed deposit no. And your fixed depositor ye beka say che unya 50,000 Ghana cedis and wa be call e bia betimi e de abe fixed deposit. Baby o wa kwa che unya 100,000 cedis. Baby o kwa che bia unya e bia 200,000 cedis debi. Bayport is your affordable offer ho eno eye 5,000 Ghana cedis ubetimi dia ba be fixed deposit ye beje afesi Bayport is men control say unso ko ba bia yes fixed deposit no se wo ya kire bia 1 year 2 years na wa qualify na dia ma loan and say we interest na da so no ansa na yatua dia ma da bi Bayport ntesa Bayport is our flexible options 3 months pepepe udu sika no koto ha ewa ye be ye the interest na ebe ma your 3 months offer your 6 months and 1 year offer and we Bayport for at the bema and a Bayport se men control say this deposit there so ye na say emfaso de ba sa interest na da so no eni kwaso de koto TV si with them eni kwaso de koto phone eni kwaso de kodidi eni kwaso de ko weekends there bi emfaso de ba esese babum na wutimi editor wadwumam anatimi de establishing new business and nuti na Bayport abano na Bayport say ye interest no de eye befua eso papa ya ni sika no awudi hye mu no kra no ya ye pe etifa ho jimbi na Bayport nko anso ne ba bia we interest na ba ye tua ne fu edemam ye ntesa ya no mu awokwa ye so network na chekonya abotre ye boss ni ho ada network ne ba boss ye boss ni ho ada network ne boss ni na ho ne boss so meye meeting twa kakra wo betimi atena ho ada so no meeting no ne atwa sika ne bi ne ajabi ye se bia 2 months time beje wam dabi Bayport ntesa Bayport dey play crying uye yi a wo se o brother so ya sika bafua no ye betua ni na fu at the amount Bayport the whole dehu Bayport the whole dehu na Bayport se men control say friend number we sisi a 0245153283 0245153283 and 026307922 026307922 Bayport your future now Bayport the whole dehu yeah. Hey, arabo pade de se wasoma me. Ekudu dia na ba o. Ne dia sama me dia sa the homeboy. Dia be so sorry de dia sa kakra wa. Ye ka se be celebrate no ha. Be so mo fa camera ne to so ma me. Be some of our camera to homeboy. So, hey, but I'm free. Homeboy. I'm a biggest constituency for that was you. On that was it. Yeah, man. Hey. Don't was it. We saw it to me about Facebook. Robert, other Nicholas Amankwa. What dear sir? What die you promise? I'm a big quasi. Yeah, man. Give it to them. Yeah, man. Hey. Honorable Amankwa, Nicholas Amankwa, member of parliament at the Amenfi East, on one the parliamentary member of parliament elect at the Amenfi East. Say, we're in Kunim. Now, honorable, before a best shank common arsenal, you want kasa your direct opponent, your stiff opposition, Ura, Frimpong, if I say Cassius, Costello, Kabibichano. Mama hono mwadjo papa budi na mu ya young boys and krankola mienu amu bo ko prakonya and we do kunu kabibi fa kire na fa share kura mai ye shase
sure we dey men kan chance na madawa samaya sia minu ya honest me chawa no pay you say amayo seven no sanity say na efe na horia enti me pay no benante and what me call race you see like even though obelusu no ya aware but oya there it's like looking at where he was coming from, Wama, like, I didn't say after losing, Obesuya normal be brave. But me kasa be brave, no. And then I'm simple for his life. Say, election, I say, or Jinny, or me also that swimming pool, be more hotel, be more, Kumasi, or then call for Geo money. And then I was shocked, say, what collection now, Lusua. Even though one can know what you know, but followers know a croponi and the Omoraho. It's who can you be a Sikabia can now de you and Nisana, and Yama Semsa.
Oh, there is a stress, anxiety, a be a brow brain in a shock, no, and a be a perceivable easy stress. It's also part of healthy, father say.
The guy my job does, but me only say, on no pono yen video from Facebook.
Oh, I see.
On say basana, o collection, obi na ho de ni bibia hyew mu. Onim say me election say bia anko de me koya. Kobi business be collapse. Obetimi afema hwe ne nko. So we have to me console no jiweni. Until the woman can say this guy then your vice obedi agrana. But in all said and done no. Nyankopon hwa no. We wish him better luck bia next time. Me I believe say Nyankopon is seeing. And I believe say being honest, being truthful, being loyal, being committed, so be so man for no. At the end of the day, no, the obey no, and I'm out for be judge. It's not about the impression I be creative. So I wish him well. Baby, I will be a Nyankopon kana ho. Now man a ho den.
Alright.
Na me nim say ebia emrepem no. Ya be say shi na emrepem no gina baby no say homeboy ba na we gina nche.
Alright. Yeah, shall come on asia na catch ye. Did he give you a tough time? Be sincere as compared to your previous elections.
Oh, honestly, me when I'm this election, I'm a catcher man for say this election, any day. But I don't believe in complacency. I think say anytime be a member platform, any other platform, I do say in my life, you know, I don't believe in complacency unless say because it's the reason why I hate to Obama me. Senior mean try was a crampo weekend cumulatively be a month which is 30 days.
Yeah, the other time now people were saying this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And see, and I mean himself also man for no crediemu and obrasiemu. Now what the track record? Your people believe in you. Sometimes no, so or no me opponents so you'll be a on a contest. Now yet determined unim dia way obe distract you. So that be I was telling my people, oh, when you say like, say excuse my word, like scammers, they do something, say they will package themselves. My brother, is a banker. When you met you, brother, Collins, which I not see. So be Papa Gilona. So she suit said you washi. No, on this Kakrako Highland Cruiser. It will see on any panel or package. It's also your manager. No one showing out any panel dressing. No one call background checking here. There money loan beer. Who manager no one shall never come out. So I saw him in that picture, and I said to myself, sir, this is what I've been doing, and I'm attacking me. I'm gonna cancel already on here. It means I'm doing something. How? So let me give you this scenario. On Sunday, every weekend be I'm in East.
Yeah.
Aside some your projects, So be your program. Nana no share. Be your wedding. Be a year. As far as so I can't remember mono. Bible no cracker say the old soon only the moment soon. Then any agent only moment na money na mon celebrate. No be so honorable kwa ye. A yes MP. Now say But senior when him say Saturday and call parliament. Sunday and call parliament. So if you are in your constituency now, some about on kwana. Inti ebasa, but you can't say about to obey. Now he has no more quiet campaign. I don't know what the people say. Say now you know what I must obey. He has that for the he has no obey campaign. So what I mean saying is, I don't really say victory is the doing of the Lord. Inti edenya me say na me da me constituency. The good people of Wasa Amenfis asiye. Nananom emu adi hye nyina me party for obi bia if you say wo hwe nkunimdi abaya nkunimdi for the good people of Wasa Amenfi East constituency enti mean say nkomo ne betie sim enti ye betie sim ya de so see yet when man look at the way you were pushing the man and now in your interview so wow and now you are doing it different and you are making it big.
Thank you very much.
And it's like Ghana media personnel, you are an asset to Ghana. Because I've been monitoring you on several platforms. I'm sure they are footballer, they are Kaono. So footballer will be almost saying utility player. Yes, Ali. Sikao ya Messi ana. Messi ya umpe.
Akabia Steve Lodru.
Steve Lodru.
Ubeza bia Uganda.
Steve Lodru ya kai.
Arase mu Jama Musiala.
Na bia na kai we Emmanuel Sekufo.
Emmanuel Papa Emmanuel Sekufo. Why defender pen? Why defender match for.
Ubedi koto konzema. Lama ye kenke sayo.
Okay. So honorable. You have won. This time around, who we need by margin here say, and a percentage here say.
Yeah, because one any day no. Menchi Amira, Wasam and Fura. Tetrato Kwamo sechi motosumi.
The Biana Wachiano, yeah. That's
no one say. On assassin any dia. And he is our own. He's a proud of Amenfi and Western region. If you say, Sidia Wadaroma, Yero Tun for or ya Santa Maria, she may be or the Ghana Kodu or the Asante region akodu en miamuno yewra tetreto kwa mo sechimino ono so na oba wasa Amenfia enya Amenfi to Amenfia asase kese nyina Amenfi ino your constituency miensa Amenfi East Amenfi West Amenfi Central ye wasase ye wo gold ye wo timber ye wo everything wo ya asase so ye man no and enya onya man wa Amenfi keke he also doubled as the president of Western Regionals of Chiefs. And Kenley, as we speak, he is the chairman of Forestry Commission Board. So this is the man we are talking of. You know, also no amaya kwenya na yesumo na saseso. So we are proud of our ome. Say Ghana nyina ye na Memphis anye ya homeboy will never be happy. So my project is seeing Memphis is developed. Okay. And when Memphis is developed, meaning say Ghana nyina so be develop my West City. Me party paying for. Me papa, the chairman himself, Yura, I see you doing Ketia, the chairman of the National Democratic Congress, on the National Executive. Our regional executive led by Yura, Nana Toku, the chairman general, and also on the regional executive near now my constituency executive led by Yura, chairman, Nana Atochi, and the former executive, the current executive The former executive led by Rajan and the entire NDC family, coordinated Syria Colors Party Faithfuls, share a council of elders, Obi Biala communicators, what is it? Rescue mission, rescue team, what is it? Expensive ladies, Lordina ladies, everybody. Boss, now this election, now your dog, Pragia riders, Okada riders, small scale miners, our entire constituency, executive Niano, everybody was on board.
Okay.
Anyamia Dom, am I a victory? And my own father, Honorable Akwesi Opon, former local government minister, here Dr. Abu, share the Accra caucus. Omunia, Uncle Totobi Kwachi, Bona Waja, and now you be there free mo. The American Sidan can be or buy a team, no, share Peace Alumino, Ishmael, everybody was on board. Amekasa and Kunim Diabe, a Wasam and Fee is Nedin Kunim, Western region Nedin Kunim, Nagana Nedin Kunim, and Son and Nikompo Abekao. If he say, on your to be a kind, so as a more brony biba, or yeni biba. And this is just the doing of the Lord. In Tiabakoswa de Yamiasi. Negas, as you were saying, you know, Minda, the local council of churches. For your papa most of Obibians. I'm a proud member of the Apostolic Church Ghana. Good. And they are sorry paying for national to the constituency level. The Muslim for your papa for the entire ethnic groups. So now this time they are surprised. They say, so also now here, you know, since the year 2000, no, not NDC, really presidential Amemphis constituency. But remember contest in 2020, no, we won. President Mahama won with 5,000 difference. And I'm me winning almost 7,000. And I don't say on 12 years now, I'm a fees constituency, no. Now quite swing. Me papa, honorable Kofi upon for Suba, you know. From 2012, 2016, and NPP take you over. Year Kwame same. 2016 Olusu primaries, and I may take you over 2020. So when we were going for the election, on the whole mantra was said, I mean, fees, I have 4 years, I have 4 years, I have 4 years. But no, the current Kokobo CEO, Yera Josebo and Edu, on your 12 years on the ticket of NPP. Yeah. Sana your first MP, Yera George Boedi, his lordship, on Onsunya 8 years. Na Adentia, 4 years, now I see a breaky. Now obe breaky ya, boss na enye kasao, and then you creative false impression. They said, but how about some man for? All right. Because Amemphis constituency, Yako campaign say it's not a small constituency. It's among the 3 constituencies. Yani what the major highway or main road going to Kumasi. That's Bogos or Sekropong being our municipal capital. And Ushe since 2016, that has been the fastest growing municipal in the region until some people by Akoslono. But I want to say we are going to bounce back. Okay. Abraham John Mahama. Okay. That's when we share the votes now. You appreciate it. I intend see. This is a constituency of the current Kokobo CEO. Nico, but based on track record, based on enviable development, based on project that is feasible, that can be seen, that can be tight, that one can hold on to. I'm saying, wow. Homeboy over to us, my His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba. See the abaya yera John Dramani Mahama. Na NDC bejiatum say Amemfi East no. We are going to endorse you. See the mobile development that mo yema enti. Previously yera John Mahama 5,000. This time around we are giving him close to 10,000. We gave you 7,000 when you were coming. Homeboy, you are in opposition oh. But boss, as we speak, machine will quite swa. Yeah, fresh road. Forest area that's connecting. We can't. We are taking step by step. Me perceive share at 2020. The percentage and the numbers as compared to this year. You know, this election, unya say the that figure for this year election, as I rightly said, no, you're John Dramani Mahama won with almost 10,000 votes. Why maybe BT my opponents almost what is it? Almost 9,000 votes. Okay. And you know, the difference is the appreciation from 7,000 to 9,000 and from 5,000 to what is it, 10,000. And that's the magic. And that's the difference. A constituency which has been a swing constituency, a constituency which has never been for a NDC, you bet me I say authoritatively, this is the results we had. And Oba Shock said, I almost won every single polling station in my constituency.
Wow.
Almost make my opponents, Oba where on mean almost 230 polling station, on mean even 15 poll. I won almost every single polling station. And that's the homeboy sitting before you. And that's the homeboy for Wasa Amenfi East. And that's the homeboy Wasa Amenfi East Ekoso na yatuane so. So in a nutshell, I always say I'm very proud of the good people of Amenfi East, and will forever be appreciative for their support. As I will share the total votes now, as you rightly asked now, we share a NPP Amayoko Omujinamu Amenfi Easter. The election, they were into the election, say they will use the normal and the usual strategy. Almost a call election. We share a few election I call now. The total valid vote cast was 45,643. I am Nicolas Amankwa homeboy, meaning 26,574, representing 58.2%. I had 26,574, representing 58.2%. Once my opponent, NS Frimpong, that was a provision, had 19,000, representing 41%. The total vote difference then was 7,505. But in
2020.
No, this election, 2020 was contested by Honorable, Amuke. Then this one is the NS Frimpong Costaro. But that was few polling stations left to be added on. Okay. So when the whole process was done, as I said, we won with almost 9,000, whilst GM won with almost 10,000. Okay. So this is the election from Amenfi's constituency.
Okay. So honorable, you mo constituency on I would say the way your opponent in the chassis, and Dr. Bamoud Baumia influence near say this year. Normal be because of where the NPP for a free and in Sanomanino. For once, we a man showed that Sebia, Ebia, you bet me and see too. We a man show, wouldn't nam a year now we campaign, no show rare. Frimpong, so they are no any campaign now you see footballers celebrities about the constituency horny dear ubia no can was so no this time around I hear homeboy ebenya you 1 or 2 problems kakra any idea I detail once
Senamekano this election previously we won 5,000 difference for presidential and currently the this election NS Costaro final figure, he had 23,702. Whilst homeboy had 32,201. So that's the difference for you. That's he had 23,702. Whilst I had 32,201. It also say, ask me back to your question. Me election I ekono. Na me nim say wasa Memphis nebe jeji. Adeshe nebe jeji. Into ISL markets now, you don't concentrate much on your opponent. But all the NSA more contest no. Obasha be a threat to you. But election I there wasn't a single thing a threat. Mimi say na meka na os or psyche amount for he was also me say or a novice in politics. But or packaging but the packaging na Amenfi's package because Amenfi's constituency is a constituency. And yes, sebi constituency ketu ana hadi abediagro. As you are rightly saying, organizing games it is good. Games organizing be means me organizing be. But you won't say aya adia FNABC or constituency ni mana no. Na ya adia esi dada. There wasn't any news about that. One, ocean and a major way, I know electrification. And see, often be a may electrification, but it will shock you to know every polling station or community and almost on electrification. No, homeboy, it really double votes compared to the 2020 election. Why? Because all these projects were started by NDC, and when I was the DCE, and all these projects were halted until I became MP. And I made about parliament between one and more. But he was going around say materials neighbor, they will be championing it. Say, it will shock you to know, boss. And I may know because I was a Cropon town, a abattoir area on Monfanche, Egusu to animal. Almost the sumu for almost 2 weeks in here. It will shock you to know, say, Western region, near almost so many transformer. Western region, ECG. So I'm on a transformer. I feel no more 2 1 more. But when we were going for the election, no, not parliamentary candidate on I'm not transformer say they all on toes. As you speak, Oma could dump a transformer see your communities need so. Omo hangi.
There's a whole constituency no money sad. I'm talking about say a whole constituency no. Omo na lacks that amenities.
Yeah, lack that amenities no.
But the constituency now she say umum now ye member of parliament but mo share say ono na buying the waso and am
exactly the concept dem say me constituency net man say ye hear normal way electrification na ye ja no 2016 mo anye 2016 to 2020 the MP then was NPP nothing of that sort was heard about the project ni kopa and wako parliament and we 2-1 among wa lobby any edeba but when the materials were coming no the materials were given to a parliamentary candidate. And your constituency said, "Be any crasio." So the people then who said, "Oh, yeah, no, a concert," because ordinary say, "I buy your project." I say, "Call the municipal assembly," and you say, "Call parliamentary candidates." Now, homeboy na ako kama naba, into homeboy, you be rewarded. But no, now odi agro. So in America, wase kumase, obati oma shocking. Oma ya jingle. So. And as Frimpong was so light to a mouthful, was so light to a cobwa, but enne if ya one sober small be sober frail or one. Umusa say a cobwa ya so light. No, mouthful ya so light. No, but I know I jingle almost bono. The beatos here betwaba. So if you are here in Accra, what I was hey, this guy is doing well. Oh, no, make us say, nay, fosters no, that they don't want to cite people. Well, but we on the ground. MP in opposition
and Frosters was coming, but it's a part of politics. Prepare people's mind. It's also part of politics.
But people say that type of policy doesn't work in Memphis. Or no, you ain't a crabby. Your constituency, your mind, or demo Ghana, your constituency, I produce local government minister. Your constituency, I produce Kokobo CEO. Your constituency, your intellectuals.
Yeah.
Then you don't do this. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a scamming way of what is your integrity? So over to your cram it now, I cry. So I cry, they be obinim chapiase. So when I say, I see my buy, no, my tunsu or chapiase. No, my backani or boy and some mammy. But the reality is, I mean, tunsu or chapiase. And you scam. And on him, they were bold enough, say, within your own constituency now, FM stations, Nico Babian. Why your jingles are also light or mouthful? Mouthful for Sunya light. So go and see the result if you mouthful buy for the first time.
So, and the other either boy no. Mouthful ne.
Several communities mouthful aquaboa. Almost so man. What's why extension was a cropon. But me was a cropon na me fee. Was a cropon. I think say Martinez polling station and not beat him with a vote of difference of 10 or so. I won almost every single polling station in Wasekropo. That's where homeboy comes from. And no extension has been done there by him. Extension on a year, with 92 posts.
Wow.
With a 100 kV transformer. Now a private contract. Support a million fee individuals. And the years our project. So look at so share also Facebook. So we see what is it hostel to accommodate obi a Weba hospital. Ebi obi bi yare na obehwe no na onya baby nda. That project was funded by the $1 million per each constituency. It was started by my predecessor, Yera Kwame Sim. And because the project Nipono, the foundation is a story building. And now buying it to us. So the last time when we met at Dimkesi, I asked the MC, say, Yera Ferry Kranch, who Kofi, what will be your legacy? So in a nutshell, no, your re-elections, I don't want to concentrate much on him. The other person me trying to say, that was some fees I say the in Troni idea no the namo no, and that's been me. Homeboy me and I'm Pragia homeboy, Kwafo homeboy, Adepanfo. Then it will shock you. 2 days to the election, Omunama do where hairdressers wanna they will go a dump sewing machine there. Uncle request you near the amount, and the people will call to terms. Honorable, recently went Tailors Association. Here a program no graduation no. Or presented sewing machine and the benefits here. So these people at board here. Oh, your hairdressers, by present to dryer my. So these people, they were having all these machines, but then no keeping this out 4 years, 8 years in it. Because by who be there, a homeboy, you need more. It's the be that was some fees as I say, and your man word in any sika na any bibia is a laugh. Okay, and we are ready. Let me use this biggest platform. Say wasam and fee east. Say suma yesomono. Say the year no motieno ensesa. The best is someone puntuomu. Ebra yera John Dramani Mahama on the 7th. You didn't see a konyaso homeboy at one. We made them a promise, and one project was to bring our seats backbench. That has been materialized. In the area, it has to go with development, of which was some East. We are ready, say, you may receive a monumental project. Ya kwanye. Yen suonye, yes squadanye, yen kanyanye, your clinic was a crop on the government hospital. Obasha, we need a upliftment. This year, you're a John Dramani Mahama promises so Obama your market. This end this na ye. Me pushes say we will get a nursing training, of which you're a John Dramani Mahama so can was. So we are not going to talk much. The answer we will deliver.
Ora a Costello ni hanti be on to be man where you know one. But I don't want to yen shade. O say any ukwa NP udika kobakwa. Nen kofa shase na omo bi nkobi ni adia. What was your message? O ka mistakes ana opponent ne ye. Message bena what the Amenfi is constituency for etu omo ji wutu mu a almost me appreciate or percentage, not the numbers, but your percentage. Message net is a message burn at the mamo. And yet the change of government here, no, any the economic indicators, no, and also a boa war. But say, and then the boa war, a diasan I catch your mom to about the mouth.
Oh, Mose, and to me, one factor. Oh, we need election factors, baby. One, message, me strong message, and say, me MP in opposition. Almost MP aje common fund. MP put it on figure around say 18. What is it? 18 billion. That's 1.8 million new currency. 18 billion old currency. And I told my people say 18 billion. Maybe say also into officer vote of secrecy, oath of secrecy, and assembly. And I'm part of the assembly. It meet me for assembly in 7 years. But the engineer say 18 manya 18 billion there. Then assembly nsunya 95%. Maybe 5% is give me 18 billion there. Now we calculate assembly nso 95%. Me pona margin cost. But ohini bi catch me say assembly 95% no is close to almost 400 billion. Because no can say 300 plus billion. But maybe they almost manya 18 billion.
The 5% of the assembly need
exactly. It is a 5% mam 18 billion there. And you almost 95% almost say. Into a crobia imagine so no. Let's take say ebi amijina aya sushenso I say me 5% no almost 18 billion no ebi na me de brem cement no ebi na me de to anwia brem so yensi community center no ebi na ekwan a enu ntientumi amoma wase kropon through mosiaso no forest no obi anya da no me de doza abesisu 2 weeks ye de suppress no ye covet no ti na nane ne pay for mo ba ha mo so 95% no omo che single project o maye na ma move na me call the next community na ma call apia nkwanta me say apia nkwanta me 5% no ebi na me dey see 3 unit classroom wa ha ye do lentil no ebi na me dey to flash screen and the bre okada riders no ebi na wo call twapiase almost school dan roofing sheet no me dey talk here no ebi na me dey support teachers o man na nkasa tu o mo ka no wo come kroma broche krobo ebi na me dey expansion or health facility or no ebi ina midi yi ɛyɛ afransie to abroche krobo kwan no ebi ina medisi maternity block ɛwɔ saman no ebi ina medisi ɛyɛ children's ward wɔ wase kropon government hospital no ebi na wase kropon township kota ne sɛ no me de contractor free akra bae ina oba bɛyɛ no ebi na me de community center wɔ amani krom no ebi na medisi 3 classroom ɛyɛ school ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mosia so no ebi na me de community center ɛwɔ nkyia no ebi na me de community center ɛwɔ apia nkwanta no ebi na me koyi a me de fa grader efi ani amote eba sushen so nkwanta no ebi na okɔ the ramp a clinic renovation me de ebi na afransie school no musie mo 150 bags of cement 6 packet of alloy roofing sheet ebi na me de ton chense ene cement kɔdwo kwa mpatasie heman no ebi na okɔ afransie nya me be kira me de support omo cement no ebi na basen model bi school wa sekropono me de renovate ni nyina with 17 packet of alloy roofing sheet yeah repainting ebi na okɔ mense chroma 15 packet of alloy roofing sheet ya roofie no ebi na mafima senior high renovate omo samat no ebi na school kwala omo ko school no me bo omo ebi na ya de support ya de extension wo SCI estate no ebi na okɔ pewu akɔ ukọ what is it eje kuso ukọ bebi eni ha ukọ dompase omo kwan se ya omo kọ omo ma no ebi na me de ebi na san anwem ebi na san akokọ jansa ebi na ntwentwena e de kọ san ebi na san de kọ akrofrem kwan no me de no ebi na me de several projects omo wa se kropon agapet me mo mechanized borehole ukọ what is it akokọ broso mo mechanized borehole ukọ dade so yakotu nsuo na wiem these are projector MP in opposition ebi in amedie and you name them ebi na japa ye bie eye clinic facility no me de talk flash screen me de talk fridge me talk eye bronimpa miensa me support you with cash me sama community nso makomo omo eye cement nso so omo famo omo police station no MP in opposition ebi na ye call what is it you crow ya omo nyen kanea aboabo so no omo sun se omo hie nsuo ne mechanized light ne mai omo generator ni so ebi na metal plant they come omo say omo fan support no until when they come here ask them say tamaklo kwan na enye homeboy na koye tamaklo kwan na covet nim homeboy na koye ye soja krobo kwan na enye homeboy na koye ye adanse e dey call as ready jedua kwan na enye homeboy na koye ye wase kumase e dey ba what is it junction wase kumase e dey call what is it konkoso the straight na enye homeboy na koye nti omo so ba omo so omo say 95% no je na omo de aye aside $1 million per each constituency aside galamsey scan omo jeje no you ask them and you know this is homeboy there's no MP on records in Memphis or by selfless than homeboy and you na metia na make and on the voter e buy omo chesika omo che normal but the people believe in homeboy as young as I am. Why na dey na daji e be small man say
honorable obetime local government minister because the way I wonya botre pa because the kwenta na me pese me bem no ma ye dimitri omo twa ho no fanye ayima ye wati na sebi omo a unuanum bi ensua sade because obi o ha the project say wa amfa paper ne pena on trust in memory che wotro ni na sebi a de ono na print ye book de bia di nachi se nka no ho a ontimi nka te se de waka no why are there pa say de wo kani na o ho no de a why are there pa let's move away from
o se de make kani na o ho de a
any why are there pa
say o ho de a say why are there say they okay why they make because it's about integrity and my people my constituents are watching
okay
me phone blink is messages are coming and I started by greeting your man timbetana say me can the anymore my integrity is on the line yes. And you know this program is being streamed on Facebook. Into when I say on abo bo crow in anymore. And you crow in animal bo. And you project in animal.
Let's move away from Amenfi East Niamra and the general elections. I mean, President Mahama breaking records as I set records. The other time I said it somewhere that it can take this country be a 50 years recorder. NDC asset no obi antimi enyebi de make what I say na kache what do you Ghana for to about their mama more win decisively what do you expect from President Mahama? Not a position but say mo beyen manimia because he has just 4 years onya new opportunity so besa atwa so biem enya another 4 years e de na wo hwe no mu say play ayi the next best be do 2028 ebia June no ahunu say papa ye dwuma we si ebema NDC atimi a maintain ayi ye very say a retain power.
What's mean that was it? Na yenda Ghana for CP. Say confidence omujan Yera John Dramani Mahama mu. Na who shared Yera John Dramani Mahama? He's an honest politician I've ever seen. Why? Because he says, say, votes na abano. One for credit amani who or see a Ghana for nya or dosrunko omo hu bibi because omo says politically he's the hope a Ghana wo. Enti who share ne kasa or consi ono so who say abeye bed na man say obeye jumaden. Enti any promise be our making on see area ayes tepe kokasa craft free SHS no a perfect gentleman we have now is excellent John Dramani. He came out and response said no any pledge I've made because na minim the situation before I made that promise. Free SHS has come to stay and promise near make here no yen deviate obi akobeka say nyo no kan here na kabe issues to be discussed na Ghana for abide to se tekpe de no but see no man call Ghana semi collection semi could deceive amount for. Yesterday I was shocked to hear Yera Afenya Markins on the floor of Parliament. He says no party can run a perfect government. No party. And if no party can have a perfect governance when in terms of ruling the country there, why were they telling us say BBI? Why were they running some of the Russia-Ukrainian war? Meaning they were deceiving Ghanaians. And then omo candidate here the constituency no. But Yera John Dramani Mahama, the boss washe. On say betting tax. And Yera Afenya Markin said yesterday, Musumbe betting tax a few. Musumbe e-levy a few. Where are you going to get the money to run the country? But Yera Afenya Markin was part of Yera Bawumia campaign team going around telling Ghanaians to say e-levy on be a few. So this where they were just trying to deceive Ghanaians. It's Yera Mahama. Ocean humility. Commitments why ready to obey Juma. The best stress and also obey engaging. You'll be engaging the people, obey a consensus building. It's yes, a Ghana phone in Eden Pai Boba Tanechi. Near now, Abutramano, as I'm in fees in Susa, you be a Jumadin, we will deliver, and you and I bet testify, say, Sikebi Alpha to Chroma and Yeno. Accountability, Baba Chroma. Because me, I'm bored and I'm proud, say, Obama constituency, say the funds, Abam was statutory funds, no. So we are project ayaya. Fans ni po chemu trimpa. Ebia one po nebia. Eba so kra kakra bi. Enti every obi obenye adwuma ye wo Yera Mahama mamu bia. Wo ye MP ya to abama wo ye NDC taxia. Woni say 4 years no. Let's sacrifice to serve Ghana. You sacrifice some Ghana year. NDC bet na watch it. And that's exactly what Ghanaians are expecting from us. You may hear who dare hand time. At the end of Nyampo, now you're a politician, you have more opportunity. Now constituents, and I'm on for say nekwa. Now we respond cheeky at the moment. Who say it's a Yankopo dom na mi atu abamao. Onyo be a watching so. Now there are 2 NPP and Mguasia I see in the history of Ghana politics. Ayera Mahmoud Bawumia or dear Mika. Be consider divit no e betumi ato yen si antoto yen no ma yia tinia so koto so obi tu ne bafoa now the be ato nkoto dwem no nti NDC we are going to wake and fortunately we have the leaders. Look at our national executive.
I said President Mahama crack asem no say man nyere mo ho a de to NPP ne bi betumi ato mo. Yes.
No, I said to myself, me go campaign. Me say me opposition de ma yeni. Me be ye DC ni Yera Mahama or ni Yera Ponfo so de me ye yeni. Ti mo to abama me ni Yera John Dramani Mahama ba. Anwaga kwan na say no. E ye bitumin. Me common fan to me ye. Me kolo be kra aban no mbua me. Enti mo to abama me ni Yera Mahama mbra na me so me to aso. So no a challenge mami. Ti Yera Mahama ba no by hook or crook. We have to fix that road.
And then see our social media you finna say what? Bibia obeka bia and you try to tour.
Exactly.
And then a banner say your next 4 years one man loga kwano anya bitumia.
Exactly.
Also betumi do wako.
Exactly.
Very fair. Yes.
Exactly. It mean no, oh you're a politician, you have to be honest. So all corner challenge banner a delay. You go back to your people, explain to them. That me papa, but this is a challenge. But I'm sitting here today on authority, telling you say central government po enye skanya. Me being the MP no, anywhere be able fix the kwano bit to me no, we will do it. Because I know where I'm coming from. And as a leader, when you are being given the opportunity, also I say exploit, you have to lobby privately. I mean, people have believe in me. I can't be sitting here and be mentioning them because of business signal. People must support me. No, massive. And I will never disappoint the good parliament fees. A time will come. Yeah, the camera never call. No more community watch. Exactly. One with the homeboy sitting before you. Our place is a mining area. What are we doing to structure them, to protect them, to guide them to work? Mine responsibly. Nienya returns to develop our municipality and constituency at large.
Honorable, you are a competent person. I watch you from afar. Make a competent on the political field. The other side, the minimum. Because minimum say, "Uko radio soa." The way how you would debate, oh, you're fantastic. Because I've listened to you on various radio and television stations. And you're one. Your performance, your political performance, or the floor of parliament, as the committee side, I don't know. But I know, say, there are some statements in a debate be what journal parliament. It's on record. The videos need the BBR. What's our retaining power at the new National Democratic Congress? Our Amenfi East. Sisi as a President Mahama Fro Sisi. I said, Nicholas, why you Juma pa? Catch me. Me pesa was servo our mabenu. A hefana ubetimi a servo men fama wa obekasegi.
Oh, serve dance, but oh yeah. Sorry, Bawon. Now, quite sorry. Anytime be our sorry penny make a choice say, go preach you crobia so obako.
The person me say, baby, I was strength to war on only be sound. Say, oh, and Nico, why you Juma? A hefana men found to.
As I said, now I've been a former DC before. You know, and being a former DC, you know, unya fundamentals know a cutting across several ministries. But when it's come to, I'm coming from a mining community. What's that say? Issues of lands, mines, being a DC, you have that background. When it's come to local governance, you have that background. But me, I don't like say. It's prerogative of the government to appoint, but because of all questioning, media, I'm ready to serve the government. In anywhere government sees say homeboy or my manager and I'm ever ready. Whatever it is, no. We are sorry, baby. Now, quite sorry, idea. Some me call the Apostolic Church Ghana Pentecost. I don't know that of the Catholic money at the end. But we are sorry, but no, say obey Eda. Obey deacon, obey head and son, obey presiding, obey pastor and casa. It's mean more politics. Mean say I'll get to a point that you bomb me as a minister for a portfolio near there. My constituents will be happy, myself will be happy. But for now, man say me didn't come out for him because my John Dramani Mahama, but me say me records ne say me constituency to Abama. I'll get them what they want.
Honorable why Juma. Radio so akasa ahomachi obi afre wa na woko TV so kasa because ya kasa obi aboa political party enu obi asem previous odi ni sika sha asenko a wo sika ka ho wa ho odene ka ho wasa akodi seat e dia wa maintain seat dia mom ba bia wo ho honorable ba bia wo ho se wo say wo free the backbencher wasa move forward dia make na what say yes honorable.
You know, President Mama knows me. He knows me very well. When he came to my constituency, know him. Or chance was homeboy. Oh, your constituents love you too much. That's what he told me. You know, what the whole BB I ending common. I mean, my party knows me, and I know, like, say, yeah, that's really great. You know, when our leader came to our constituency, that's Honorable Atofos, and Domunias for their massive support. He mentioned it to them. So, share me, see the okay, because our hobby. So, share on the floor of Parliament. Parliamentary business, many personal relationships. No, can't say leader abanoja platform so come. We have that rapport with almost every leader. Now my constituency, and a joke constituency, and I since the year 2000, near winning presidential order. It took homeboy to do that magic. Wow. He gave President Mama 5,000. This time around, he's giving President Mama almost 10,000.
About Western region, if you're on an AEB. Not you be shed the we are now. No,
he knows me very well. And you know the very first time, 2020, Oba a meeting with Japan. Now, yes, she was homeboy. I say, who descended from the throne of ADC? I saw more educa crowd. Because I was very small. I was very, very young. You know, he knows me and trust me. Say, we are ready to work with the government. Maybe the say, what legacy are you leaving when you are not MP today?
Yeah.
So either you are this or that. Make sure in your own way you write history for yourself, for your family, for your constituents, and the country when you are also. The messages are coming here like body, they are glued to their TV.
And mommy reading message and Chelsea. Madam for be your friend of Ochre. Nizan, the nickname in your friend Nizan Ochre. Yan your friend Nizan, no pharmacy be or is Lagos is here. My body and my advert. Man, now was it this your man can talk? Nizal, I said this your man can talk. Yes, homeboy, no. Say, unya we need ya. Bibia possible, Casabia possible. So
no. Let's go. You're in here. Say, I'm a physician. Casabia.
I'm not going to be a question, but a letter me who said no. I'm a dibidba, and I feel say me jay. No, that be a who and yeah, is a ye. Nako pardon. Why a ye? So yet you come on a banner ye. And I'm a question biasa because I'm per se or the das and yeah, I'm saying the shortest time we come back with Yadi. Say one Casofia and no Netihania.
Kessben Kasadia, but this platform, but that must see. Say, Obia or an advert, Obi on the Mudija, don't call baby Bonio. Say, you have to hold your customers in a high esteem.
Yeah.
You have to treat your customers as a queen and kings. And that's exactly what you're doing. And I cannot take more out from this victory. When it comes to my constituency, they don't joke with this platform because I'm also associated with this platform. So the entire crew here, that must be appropriate time, you know. But now say now Kasa ministry, maybe about a pop champagne. Do the answer or more pie. Never say so never cause to attach it.
Hey, why are there? So in a minute now, yeah, quanum. Diana Amenfi is for expect. I say there, Okoye na mo opposition, meboa.
Yes.
To say my babemu. What do they expect from honorable homeboy? Send your beya on far party new co-position now so lose.
Oh no! That was bien. You don't be bia. Simu says come up for body. Other communities in a don't be bia. Cause our body in a brainy idea, you know. You don't be bia. The American say, "Aye, was some feast. Aye, electrification project. Aye, kase. Nyame yadoma project bia ekosono." Bɛhwɛ sɛ akɔso na deɛ no hompo yɛ nti nyame bɛkyerɛ Francais nyame bɛkyerɛ mango ase KTK baby life verification nyina bɛkɔso a weekend yi kra bɛso Francais nyame bɛkyerɛ deɛ ɛkwan a mɛde me nsa ka he baby a ne yɛse de quota gusu no yɛbɛtu one am sɛ ɔno nso ɛbɛbɛm sɛ japa yɛra Mahama promise yɛ no ɛyɛ me project bi a meyɛ children's ward no was a Frimpong government hospital and see a manifest lift no ɔno nso bɛbɛm small scale miners me assure mo say ombe adwuma in a peaceful environment ombe mine responsibly ema obi anwaton ye ma me mo di dwa as I promise ye women's bank no ye hwe se ade bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama NDC amayokuo de be bagana no ye hwe se ye bet amanfis sabe come the major bridge a Sunia bridge. I'm sitting on this platform, this bigger platform say Sunia bridge will be fixed. A bridge Adawa almost free politicians no way more. But you are see doing Kesi Ashemibo. You are John Dramani Mahama Shemibo. Miss Media say ye Rose. Name them a Juma Semni idea. So I'm Memphis no. We are going to lift the image, the face, the standard of our constituency. That you and I, both the constituency and you will be proud of. Like say, this is a constituency we build together. Today here is some yenye kabum, yenye odo, yenye bako, yenye fa mayosem entity and them. Now obi bian so awo some Memphis awo ye adwuma administratively, heads of department, technocrats, ye damwase. But I feel Simono, ye the chef for year. And so be a so very no near develop your Memphis together. The security unit, the police command, the military, immigration, fire, what unity now? Yeah, that must not me damn family. So I see for the normal support, massive. That was some Memphis. So be BRC, Mambo Dia now the Achemi, gold dealers who share support on the mame, small scale miners, equal for Pragia riders, a for the pound for. Sometimes, you know. nti kienye si yanka ya seda nko a nti da bia obi abeso ni TV ode beto Kessben bia no ya seda ne ya Daira John Dramani Mahama yere sie dun kesi na toku me constituency the entire family say omonso inya jidie wo mimu a mokoso itamechi anki totobi me repon fosu Dr. Bu abusuafo nyina no yeah, Damasi.
All right,
I'm in my senior secondary school. That's my school.
Okay.
And I'm in my rural bank. The entire staff of my rural bank, the management and that of my senior high, and all teaching body nina me show bibi and bibi. So
and I'm for Edawasipa. So Honorable Nicholas Amankwa, a homeboy, a member of parliament, a member of parliament elect at the Amanfi East
Junior
Constituency.
Despite, let me see. Yes. Junior Despite. Shall be or then a Benz on license. One okotokre we no. Or the biti mechimo be cry the motor smash it door man.
Kafra.
This is a guy, young guy or Bobra. This was the love.
Yes, the homeboy. Yes, yeah, that's the piece and the yeah 2 years suffer or what where ye about cancer or my day and commono and Kofi enjoy pa honestly speaking. So thank you very much. The honor and that radio so Obama saw the radio no on the TV no. We wish you all the best, boss. Nyakopon ka homanya kese. Kofi say obeye kese pa. Yes, Mr. Kojo Preko Dankwa aka KPD. So we tear your entertainment papa presentation criticism papa what the bemau. So Mr. Kojo Preko Dankwa your friends on behalf of the entire family of 92.9 megahertz. Yeah, we show happy birthday. May you live to be 92.9, 93.3 and beyond. Okay, a happy birthday to Frederick Lemuel. Akora hu ofepa nyamema anya kesense wa wo for wati unyina me no man or woman ride on your head in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay, a happy 52nd birthday to Efia Morgan. Yay, my Efia Morgan hu ofepa nyakopon ka hu wati nyamema anya kese ontra wushiemu. Yes, man. Efia Morgan, happy birthday to you. Nyakopon Kamanya Kese Pafe. Happy birthday to Shelly Sewa. Away from Fifi ho and was here for bound. Okay, Sewa Shelly, happy birthday to you. Nyakopon Kahopa. I like your swag. Sanity. Amanya Kese Kopim say Obe Kese powder for from Nana Frimpong Ziega. Ura Piasa Pon Richard and a Kuchin Semni Nadugu. And Krata Suma me and me presented the Mawo. Afei the big Andy and the technical production no Fifi and the Dimu Akonyaba and then what say Yeni Ura Mensa Abrampa security sector manager the Makodio. What say and then Komo and the others in there. The Honorable Nicholas Amankwa homeboy MP for Amanfi East and MP elect Edema Amanfi East constituency so abekayensa yenana twetwen komo nana from Ziega ni nyame adomo china.